yes, he got Unit 1 to awaken earlier than expected, and perhaps it is happening in the way that he anticipated, but I don't think he anticipated that third impact was going to happen so soon. That might have caught him off guard, or he might have made a miscalculation there. And so, in some way, Saley's interference and Kaworu's appearance may have been a saving grace. But we'll find out in 2 years when Funimation publishes 3.0. I've covered a lot of ground here, and to be honest, I'm actually starting to forget some stuff. That's just the way my mind works, unfortunately. That's the reason I can't go back to school, is because I forget stuff so easily. There's a lot of information there to keep track of, and also it's 12 hours later. Like I said, I'm recording this half. Like I said, I had to stop last night at 4:30 a.m. and I had to continue on for another half hour or so here. So I've been dragging this on and on and on and on and on. I hope I haven't been too boring, and I hope I've hit a lot of the. I think I've hit the major things that were of interest to me and that made me wonder, and that the questions I'm asking and the things I've been saying are in line with what other Eva fans have been saying for the last year and a half now. So I apologize for the extra long ramble on. I knew this was going to be long, but at this point I'm not quite sure how I'm going to edit this together. So thank you very much for listening. I'm glad that those of you who stuck with me through to the end stuck around, and were interested in hearing what I had to say. I'm glad that, and I'm also glad that I've been given the opportunity to have an audience listen to what I have to say. Going into forums and arguing back and forth with the people there, I've always had that option, but I just kind of think of it what I will on my own, and just kind of browse through random forums that I Google search or whatever, just to see the reactions of others. If I've got a question, I can type it in there and look it up. But being able to share my own opinions in an extended fashion like this is important to me, and I do appreciate that a few people will be listening to this. I know that 2.0, 2.01, or 2.02, something like that, will be coming out on March 11th, 2011, in the US at least, and that will have the full English dialogue version. So I'll definitely be getting one of those. I'm hoping. I made the mistake, unfortunately, last time with 1.01 of getting the single disc version, because that's the only version we knew existed. So I had to have that. And then I found out, it's kind of ironic, it was the same kind of situation with my Tamashii Spec Eva Unit 1 that I covered. I found out that there was a bigger and improved version, which didn't cost much more, that appeared right after I got the initial release. So that's something I did with Eva 1.01, and I regret it because I ended up not getting or reviewing 1.11, which had all the refinements in it. So I'm definitely going to try to. So I've had a discussion with Josh B, and I think I've rather successfully campaigned for the rights to review 2.01 or 2.2 or whatever the numbering system is they're going to use, which is really confusing, by the way, for CollectionDX.com. Oh, one little thing before I close this out, I forgot to say. I kind of failed in my promise to shut out new when Unit 4 was destroyed. I kind of redeemed myself. When the post-credits scene plays and we see Kaworu in his plug suit, I can't remember what he said exactly, but it was something like something that kind of mirroring what he said at the end of 1.0. He's like, I'm looking forward to being around you, Shinji, or I'm here to make you happy. And then you see that little thing that sits in the corner. It says "to be continued" or something like that. There's a momentary pause where all 12 of us in the theater. It was a real small theater. the Grand Illusion Cinema, a very tiny theater. It was a volunteer theater. There's a moment, there's a pause there where the screen goes blank, and I kind of mumbled out. I kind of mumbled loudly, "He's gay," to which everybody roared in the audience. Which, you know, I kind of redeemed myself there. I didn't get to say no. I was only going to do it really if I got recognized before the movie got started as you know, being a member of Collection DX, like I'd mentioned in my vlog earlier. I didn't do that quite as much as I'd wanted to because my sister kind of hushed me up as I was starting to do it, but I think I redeemed myself in some fashion. He's gay. So I got to do something outrageous in the theater. So so once again, thank you very much for putting up with me for the last what is it, hour and a half, edited down or something like that. I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate you giving the thumbs up or thumbs down, leaving comments and things like that. That really reinforces me. I don't have the strongest ego around, and so it helps bolster me up to know that there are people out there supporting me, what I do, and liking what I have to say and what I do with my reviews and things like that. So thank you very much for all that. And so this is AV Unit 4A saying thanks for tuning in.